What if history took a darker turn? One decision, and everything unravels.
What if one fever changed the fate of millions forever? In 1844, Queen Victoria died from typhoid at just 25 years old. Without her steady hand, the British Empire crumbled within years. Political chaos swept across Europe as nations fought for power. The abolition movement lost its strongest supporter, leaving slavery to spread unchecked across 3 continents. Industrial progress ground to a halt without British leadership. By 1900, over 50 million people remained enslaved worldwide, trapped in a darkness that should have ended decades earlier. What if surviving Dallas doomed humanity instead of saving it? In our timeline, then Subamana Pete is Hamatan. Kennedy lived through 1963, but this changed everything. When the Second Cuban Crisis erupted in 1964, Kennedy took a harder line against Khrushchev than expected. His aggressive stance escalated tensions beyond the breaking point. On October 15, 1964, the first nuclear weapons were exchanged. Not a full war, but enough to shatter civilization as we knew it. By 1970, the survivors had retreated underground, where most of humanity still lives today. What if the 3 most powerful leaders in 1945 couldn't agree on how to divide the world? At the Yalta Conference, Roosevelt, Churchill, and Stalin were supposed to create peace after the war. But imagine if they failed completely. Instead of 2 superpowers facing off, we'd have 3 nations in constant conflict. America, Britain, and Russia would each control their own zones with massive walls between them. No trade, no travel, no communication. Billions of people would live like prisoners in their own countries, never knowing what exists beyond their borders. A world of 3 iron curtains. What if one invention could have ended World War I instantly, but destroyed civilization instead? In 1901, Nikola Tesla successfully weaponized his wireless power transmission technology. When the Great War erupted, Tesla's death rays vaporized entire armies in seconds. The conflict ended within weeks, but every nation scrambled to build these weapons. By 1920, cities were being erased from existence daily. Governments collapsed. Millions fled to underground bunkers. Tesla's miracle invention didn't save humanity. It nearly wiped us out completely. What if Columbus died before reaching America, but Europeans still found a new world? In this timeline, Viking traders slowly spread diseases to indigenous peoples through northern trade routes. Smallpox and plague swept through native civilizations, just like in our world. Millions died across 2 continents. But here's the terrifying difference. Without Columbus's famous voyage, there were no Spanish records, no conquistador accounts, no missionary writings. Entire advanced civilizations vanished without a trace. We would never know the Aztecs, Incas, or countless other peoples ever existed. They'd be completely erased from history. What if one missile could end civilization in minutes? In 2025, tensions between Iran and the United States reached a breaking point. A single nuclear strike triggered an unstoppable chain reaction. Both nations launched everything they had. Within minutes, major cities began disappearing from the map. Russia and China were pulled into the chaos. NATO responded with overwhelming force. The regional conflict became a global nightmare in less than an hour. Here's the terrifying truth. Our modern nuclear systems are designed to launch faster than leaders can change their minds. What if President Truman had said yes to using nuclear weapons against China in 1950? General MacArthur wanted to drop atomic bombs during the Korean War, but Truman refused. In this alternate timeline, America launches nuclear strikes on Chinese cities. China retaliates with Soviet-backed weapons. Within months, the entire Asian continent becomes a radioactive wasteland. World War III erupts globally. By 1955, most of humanity lives underground in scattered bunkers, fighting over the few remaining habitable zones. One decision changed everything forever.
Which one would you survive?